Hello, I'm Mr. Collins, and I teach medical terminology here at Fort Hayes. I'd like to introduce you to Kelly Tabor. Take it away.
Good afternoon. My name is Kelly Tabor, and I teach medical terminology. The Junior Health Core Team at Fort Hayes welcomes you to a new school year. We know that this school year will be a new and adventurous year for all. We all have learned things since this past March until now. We know that the choices you make now will have lasting rewards for the many healthcare opportunities in the healthcare world. We do not wear capes, but healthcare workers have changed the dynamics of our world. We all have watched the resilient effort of the many healthcare workers around the country and the globe in their efforts to care for people. Now, that is a true hero. We know that the 3 courses that you will take this junior year will make a lasting difference in your life and in your future healthcare career. The 3 courses that are offered in the syllabus that you will receive will be anatomy and physiology, health science, and medical terminology. Each specific teacher will give you a syllabus for each of these 3 specific classes that you'll be taking this school year. You will receive a syllabus when you meet your teachers the very first week of school. Now I'm going to introduce you to Miss Vicki Pate.
Hi, I teach the Introduction to Health Science program here at Fort Hayes, and I'm going to talk to you about a day in the life of a junior in the health science programs. So you're going to start your day leaving from your home. That's where you will catch the school bus that brings you to Fort Hayes. Once you arrive at Fort Hayes, you'll be able to eat breakfast in one of our 2 cafeterias. We recommend that you wear your uniform from home. We'll talk about the uniform a little bit later. We recommend that you wear your uniform from home because there's really not a whole lot of time when you get to Fort Hayes once you eat breakfast and before the start of the day, which is at 7:30 a.m. So you'll start your day every morning at 7:30 a.m. in one of the 3 classes that Ms. Tabor just talked to you about. You're going to spend 45 minutes in each one of those classes, and then you will then transition to the afternoon, which is your homeschool. So let me talk about your morning. So at 7:30, you will start, let's say that you're going to start in my class, Introduction to Health Science. You will spend 45 minutes there, and then you will transition to Ms. Tabor's class. You will spend 45 minutes with Ms. Tabor, and then you will transition to Ms. Racanelli's class, the Anatomy and Physiology class. So we basically use the team approach here at Fort Hayes. So myself, Ms. Tabor, and Ms. Racanelli are one team, and then we have various other teams. So there's 3 teachers on each team, and the students that you are in that first period with, that is your team. You will basically move from class to class with that team of students for the remainder of the year. At 9:45, you're going to be dismissed from that 3rd period class, and you'll be able to go to the locker room where you will be able to change out of your uniform into the clothes that you need to wear back to your home school. There's some of our students who choose not to change out of their uniform, and they wear their uniform back to their home school. That would be something that you would just need to work out with your principal at your home school. So at 9:45, like I said, you change out of your uniform. You go to one of the 2 cafeterias. We consider one a cold lunch where you will get cold items, cold food items, and one a hot lunch where basically you will get hot food items. At 10:15, you basically will be dismissed from Fort Hayes to get on your school bus, and your school bus will take you to your home school for the remainder of the day, where you will get your core academics there at your home school. One day a week, we do something that's called you participate in a student leadership organization. That student leadership organization is called Skills USA. So the state mandates that any student who is enrolled in a career and technical program actually be enrolled also or be a member of a student leadership organization. And that's to help you build skills other than what you're going to learn in the classroom. They want all of you to be future leaders. And so with the Skills USA, which is our student leadership organization again, that helps you build the leadership skills that you will need to be successful in the future, no matter what you decide to do. Our Career and Tech Department, they pay the membership fee for you to be a member of Skills USA, but there's various different activities that we do throughout the school year that are not included in that membership fee. So that is a cost to you. So the $20 membership fee to be a member of Skills USA, or I should say to participate in the activities that we do, in Skills USA will be the only cost to you in regards to your fees throughout this junior year. Now I say that, but of course you will be responsible to buy a uniform, and again, that will be covered later. All right, so now I'm going to introduce you to Mr. Bale.
Oh, good afternoon. I'm Mike Bale. I am the one of the anatomy and physiology teachers here at Fort Hays. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about attendance. Really, we follow the district policy here. And so anything that pertains to attendance, we would really backtrack to the district policy and use that. But you're going to be coming into healthcare, and you're now on a pathway to becoming a healthcare professional. And that is very, very important to you. And one of the things that are very important to us is that you're here. Especially, you don't know what your future holds. So you can be, in some cases, on the front line of healthcare. You can be an emergency room. You can be one of those doctors. I always ask first day of school, who wants to become this or that? And people say, I want to be a doctor. Well, you be on the front line. And that attendance is very important. If you're missing anything, you could be missing the help you need for patient care. One of the other things that are very important about attendance for us, and people are going to discuss a few things about policies and stuff, is employability. You're not employable if you're not there. And if you're not there, they're not going to employ you. And we deal with employability here. We're teaching you to become a healthcare professional. Attendance is very important. Another thing that we do that deals with attendance for you here at Fort Hays Career Center, and this is a career center, is the National Technical Honor Society. We say NTHS, National Technical Honor Society. Attendance plays a big part with that. Usually the kids get a decent grade to get up to the average they need to become a member of the Honor Society, but attendance is what really hurts them sometimes. So your attendance is really a big part of your career here at the health center for us here at Fort Hays. So please, think about this. We follow district policy, but attendance is very important when you're starting your healthcare career field. Now I'm going to introduce you to Miss Ebony Hale.
Hello, my name is Mrs. Hale. I am one of the teachers here at Fort Hays, and I teach the Introduction to Health Science course in the junior year. I want to talk to you today about the uniform requirements. Uniforms are expected to be worn by students every day while in class at Fort Hays. Each teacher will give a daily uniform grade that counts toward your overall grade. The uniform consists of a solid black scrub top, scrub pants that are also solid black, full length, with a drawstring or an elastic waistband. And for those that need to wear skirts for religious purposes, solid black skirts are also acceptable. Tennis shoes round out the uniform apparel. Tennis shoes must cover the entire foot with no toes or heels exposed. Also, regarding the uniform, we'll talk about other accessories that are also included. And with that, some students are apt to wear a long sleeve shirt underneath their scrub top, which is acceptable. Those long sleeve shirts, though, must be solid black, solid white, or solid gray in color. If you would like to wear a scrub jacket on top of your long shirt and scrub shirt if you'd like, but scrub jackets are not required. Scrub jackets can be purchased where scrub uniforms are sold. So you can see there is a picture of the black scrub jacket shown. When students are not wearing what's appropriate for uniform, they have uniform violations, and that does cause a student to lose points from their daily uniform score in each class. So points are lost for the following reasons: wearing outdoor coats, jackets, hats, or scarves, wearing hoodies or hooded shirts, Those are not permitted on top of scrubs or underneath scrubs. Boots, sandals, Crocs with holes in them, flip-flops, slides are not permitted. Head coverings, other than those for religious and cultural purposes, are also not permitted. Scrub uniforms are to be purchased by each student over the summer, ready to be worn the first week of school. During that first week, the program logo is adhered with heat to your scrub top, and that is a cost of $5 per shirt for the students to pay, and that will be collected at the beginning. To avoid damage to your scrub shirt, please avoid materials such as rayon or very low amounts of cotton because they don't receive heat well. So if your shirt cannot be ironed, then avoid getting that type of shirt or material for you could get damage to your uniform as the logos are being placed on. Purchase scrub tops that are mostly cotton. Please stay away from decorative seams that extend from the top of the shirt to the bottom. Those interfere with placement of the logo as well. If for any reason someone is experiencing financial difficulty and are unable to afford a uniform, please notify Fort Hays School Office and be directed to a school counselor for assistance. Scrubs can be purchased in stores or online at any store or website of your choice, but there are some that are listed in your paperwork just as suggestions for you. So at this time, I will turn things over to Mrs. Racanelli.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Racanelli. I teach anatomy and physiology, and I'm going to talk to you today about employability and professionalism. Some of the characteristics that are important in healthcare include a good attitude, good communication, a confident person, a patient person, an attentive person, and a person who's adaptable to different scenarios. These are all skills that we work with your students to improve upon and so that they're ready to go into the workforce. Wearing their uniform and also coming to class prepared are two other things we do to help them get ready for work. Finally, another way we help your students is by removing their cell phone as a distraction while we are in class on a daily basis. Each day your student is in school, they will be given a quart-sized Ziploc bag with their name on it that identifies their device by their first period teacher. Their device is put into the bag and then kept with the first period teacher, locked up safely until the end of the morning. At 9:45, the students are able to then return to their first period teacher and retrieve their devices. This process occurs each day, and it has worked quite well for all of our teachers for several years. We did mention this policy to your student in November when they came on their visit to the Career Center. It is a non-negotiable policy. We have had senior students who have missed out on career opportunities because they have refused to comply with their internship site's cell phone policy. We would hate for this to happen to any of your students. Also, many of the facilities where we send students, hospitals, doctor's offices, urgent cares, or clinics, all must comply with HIPAA, which is for privacy laws, and that prohibits the use of cell phones when working with or around patients. If you have any questions about this policy, please reach out to one of the healthcare teachers. We would be happy to explain in more detail. Students who attend Fort Hays Career Center are also considered students of the Fort Hays campus. Dr. Milt Ruffin is our head administrator or director. We do have a school administrator, Mrs. Lauren Gardner. We follow the discipline policy for the district and also the dress code policy with one large difference. Shorts are not permitted at Fort Hays on the campus. So Please make sure that your student is wearing their uniform to and from the Career Center, and there should be no issue. If you have any questions about the dress code policy or the discipline referral policy, please direct that to one of the teachers and/or the administration. And now we'll hear from Mrs. Tolles Anthony.
Hello, my name is Carla Tolles Anthony, and I teach medical terminology. Today, I want to talk to you about career industry certifications. In your junior year, you will receive American Heart Association, First Aid, and CPR. That is also, you can get college credit, which is an agreement, an articulation agreement, which is an agreement for through Columbus State Community College, and if you earn a C or better. Also, in your senior year, you can earn college credit for NIMS and OSHA. As well, for our medical terminology and introduction to health science, you will also earn college credit just by taking the class if you earn a C or better. While at Fort Hays, we have other courses that are articulated, and we will go into those with your individual teachers. Should you have any questions, please refer to the documents that we will be sending home. And also there are numbers that that Mrs. Clark will give you later on. And now I would like to introduce Mrs. Clark.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Clark, and I'm one of the teachers for the Introduction to Health Science course. As the part of the health team, we are all very dedicated to the success of your student. We want to make sure that we give you information and ways to contact and communicate with us so that your student can be successful. Please reach out to us if you have any questions or concerns. There are several ways to do that. One is calling the Fort Hays Career Center main office at 614-365-6681. When you call the office, they will route you to the teacher's phone, and if she is available or he is available, they will answer the call. Otherwise, the secretary will send an email and the teacher will get back with you either via the phone or through their email. We also use Infinite Campus message system, which is a way in which we communicate to our students and the student contacts. So please be sure that you're checking in with that on a frequent basis. Also, each teacher has a planning period, which it's various periods depending on who the teacher is, and your student will learn more about what teacher has what period as their planning period. This is an excellent time for you to reach the teacher if you need to speak with them. So you can schedule either a phone call or an in-person meeting. Also, if you look at the most effective way for yourself to reach a health center teacher, we would be able to be reached by our emails, and we have included a document with our presentation so that you will have those available at your access. Thank you for your time.
We want to thank you for watching our new student virtual video, and we will look forward to seeing you guys all in the fall. We'll see you guys in the fall. Take care. Have a good summer.